Yes,
Okay, thank you so much for joining. Can you please start with your introduction?
sure, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is. I'm currently working as a ServiceNow developer, and I have a 2 years of experience in ServiceNow development, mainly in ITSM and integration. Over the past 2 years, I have worked in two client projects where I was involved in end-to-end development lifecycle, including development, requirement analysis, requirement gathering, development, and production support. Technical on my technical side, I have worked on client script, business rule, script include schedule job, REST API, REST actions, data source transform map, robust transform map, and when it comes to integration, I have done Microsoft Intune integration and SharePoint Search integration. One of my key achievement was Microsoft Intune integration without using a ServiceNow standard plugin, since the customer need to reduce the licensing cost. So I
Mm-hmm.
have built a custom solution to achieve the integration as per the business requirement. And the another key achievement is SharePoint uh, knowledge article bulk export. Since ServiceNow does not provide a OOB feature to export an article with image as a PDF, so I have used Playwright to automate the process. The generated PDF will be uploaded to the SharePoint. It reduces the manual effort and also the time saving. Yeah, that's all about myself.
Okay, tell me more about your Intune integration. What is that and what is the use of that integration?
Yeah, generally the Intune integration is kind of we are integrating our all systems of what are the software in it, what are the IP address, uh, all into our ServiceNow platform. Microsoft Intune provide the details about the computers and software and all. But in our project, what is the challenge is the customer doesn't want to upgrade the integration hub plan, and also they are not they are not willing to buy the service connector plugin. So they ask for alternate solution if it is possible. So we have just first go through how the graph connector works, and we have built a custom script and custom development to achieve the service graph connector work example. And we have faced more complex situation over there. Kind of many of the features will not available in our platform, like data stream, and there is a limitation in integration hub usage, kind of that. So we have overcome with our custom solution.
So how you are making sure that the CMDB is up to date with this?
uh, the schedule job, that scheduled data source was running daily, and we can monitor the logs over there. The kind of it will notify how many records were inserted and how many records were updated. The logs are in the transform log and data source log.
Okay.
By the,
How
if it
your how
is
are
any
you
failure
authenticating in
happens,
this?
I have using we have used Graph Connector. So the authentication method is OAuth 2.0. So we are
Okay.
authenticating using a client script, client ID, tenant ID, client secret, using an application registry and credential managers to store the secrets and IDs.
Okay. So you are storing secret and IDs in your system.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So how much kind of money and effort is saved in this project? What is the outcome? Is it 100% successful? Client is
Yeah.
happy?
Yeah, it is 100% successful and it is running still now. There is no problem with that custom integration.
Mm-hmm.
And I just not sure about the amount of the plugin and how much I have saved. But
Okay, no problem. Okay, tell me about your second achievement, that is bulk upload.
yes, um, we all know the if we want to export a knowledge article with an image, we have an only option like print friendly version. ServiceNow does not provide a OB feature to export using any button click or function. Well, the only option is print friendly version. So we have introduced the playwright automation script. It is an external tool. We have
Mm-hmm.
write a custom script that will log into the ServiceNow portal and go to the knowledge article based on yesterday's time frame, and it will be click every single article in a new page and use an print friendly version, and it gets the buffer of the PDF and it upload to the SharePoint. Meantime, if any one of the article get error, it won't affect the another. It just enter to the log this article has been failed, and it also continue the another export process. At the end of the process, it will trigger a mail from ServiceNow. Like we have configured an API in ServiceNow to trigger an email also. It will trigger the ServiceNow email. The email will notify us what are the success and failure articles over there. It reduces the lot of manual efforts because there is a more than 2000 articles, knowledge articles in there. So it reduce the manual effort and lot of time saving for every day.
So I understand that this is saving time, but why you are exporting knowledge articles? What is the purpose?
The customer wants to integrate with the AI platform. It is a third party integration, so that the team need all the knowledge article to be as a PDF in a
So, so means what is the purpose? Like they exported the knowledge article, that's fine. But what they are doing after that of those PDFs?
it is an they are using it for another kind of work for a they said like they are going to use for training to the AI feed, like kind of set. It's apart from service now.
Okay, so they
It's
are training, they are using this data to as a training material for AI.
yes, yes.
Okay. So it's a kind of one-time process, right?
It runs daily.
Daily, or whenever new article comes in,
No, it is
it's
running from a
exporting
virtual
daily.
machine. It is running from a virtual machine. It was runs daily and check if there is any new article yesterday and kind of that.
Okay.
For trigger that we have used an Windows task scheduler to run a cron job in a Windows machine.
Okay. What do you know about web services? Give
Web,
me the purpose of web services.
web services is a kind of WebSocket.
Mm-hmm. What is a web service?
Uh, it
Have you
is
used
like an
web service?
I no, I doesn't use the web service till now.
You mentioned you used REST and all, right?
Yes,
So
just
these are
message.
what? These are the web services.
But I hear web services like, oh, web services mean you are mentioning the REST actions, REST message v2.
You mentioned in the resume that you have used scripted REST API, right?
Yes, yes.
What is that? Explain what is scripted REST API. and how it is different from a table API?
Scripted REST API, uh, like data. I have used both REST message v2 and also the REST action and data stream in flow action. Using when it come to the data stream, that we have an option to parse the input, and we have a pre-built option to parse page, called the paginated API kind of in data stream. But when it comes to the REST message, we have limited option, and it, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so let's say you have a requirement, okay,
Okay.
and in that now you have to decide whether you will go with a legacy workflow or a flow designer. Means you have two options to do. Both are
Okay.
both you can do, but what is the best? Which is the best suited for this requirement? How you decide that? If I reframe the question, in
Okay.
which scenarios flow designer is the best option?
Okay. First of all, when it comes to the new requirement, I will suggest customer to use a flow designer, because ServiceNow client there is no further update for workflow, and they are also suggested us to migrate all workflow to flow designer in past days. So first of all, I ask the customer to suggest a customer to use a flow designer. Once they approve, I have go with an flow designer. The best part of the flow designer is reducing the boilerplates. We have a more reusable components over there, and we can use it like we can build us a flow actions. We can reuse it for the another flow also. That will be easier and reduce the lot of duplicate functions.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand the importance and the benefits of flow designer. I am asking, is there any case or means any scenario where we should not use flow designer? If yes, what are those cases?
Uh, the parallel workflow, it would be a little complex
Mm-hmm.
than workflow. Okay, if we need to do a parallel approval and parallel task based on the approval, there is a little complex in the work flow designer. But when it comes to the workflow, there is an easy method. We can use a branch and branch nodes to easily easily get that.
Okay.
We can also handle in a flow designer, but it would be like a complicated little complex than workflow.
Okay. Okay. Good. You worked on CSM as well, right?
No, I doesn't work on CSM. I currently studying about it. I doesn't completed it.
Okay. So you studied about CSM. Give me a very simple answer. How CSM is different from ITSM?
ITSM is an internal process. CSM, we are working with direct customer,
Good.
like ITSM is an internal like network issues. What are the issues facing with our internal team is came under the ITSM. What the our customer facing issue on the case will be came under the CSM.
Okay, in your resume, I see working on ServiceNow Service Portal, and there you added a widget where you
Yes,
added new sorting and filtering options. So,
yes.
how you did that?
Generally, the actual requirement of it is was the customer wants to populate the SharePoint, particular SharePoint folder. They have some kind of PDF and some kind of kind of Excel and articles over there. They want to know that to the all the customer, but via employee center widget. Also, there is no SharePoint plugin also available for our integration hub. So they ask for custom build for that too. So I have first first of all listed all the APIs, and I have use an widget. Generally, we have used an AI search widget that will be populate the request item, catalog item, and knowledge article. So I have just duplicate that widget and introduce the new tab over there, and there I have a build a custom Angular script, custom script to fetch an article from a SharePoint. But the main catch is we can directly populate over there. There is a major part is AI search. So we need to configure under the AI search. So I created a new table and populate all the result to the temporary table, and the AI search will be get the best result from the AI search table. This is what I achieved. And we doesn't store the SharePoint article over the ServiceNow platform. We just store the link of the article in the platform. It
Okay.
is temporary.
Okay. So you have worked on ITSM, right?
Yes.
And you are learning CSM. What is your plan going forward?
The plan is I want to be a learn multiple modules. The core
Like
first the
next is,
core is ITSM,
yeah.
and other once I have I feel I am good with ITSM now, so I am looking for the other modules to learn and increase my technical skills on service now.
What have you done in terms of AI?
um, the
You know
chat.
about ServiceNow AI, right? Not
Yes.
ChatGPT.
No,
ServiceNow
no.
AI.
Yes, I have known about the service now AI, and I
So
have
what is
built.
going on with respect to that in your organization, and what is your current take on that?
We have worked on service now support chat in employee center, right? We
Mhm.
have built some basic flow, right? Build some basic flow like replying like an agent, and also we have introduced some new custom keywords to search over there in the employee center chat.
Any
Like,
experience with Now Assist and AI agents, agentic AI?
I have experiences now assistant, but it is very less of configuration I have done in that currently.
Okay, no problem. So start doing, okay? Start exploring that. It is also in demand and very much needed going forward. So
Sure.
this is it from my side. You have any question?
Um, can I get my feedback about this interview and
Yes, yes.
about my technical?
You are having good skills. Whatever you have worked on, you have good grasp on it. I like it. Okay. You have answered most of the questions. So just now expand your, ITSM. You know ITSM. Now expand more exposure towards AI and other modules like CSM. You are already working, but real-time CSM. Okay. And
Okay.
then maybe you can start with HRSD. There are various other things.
Okay.
Keeping your interest in Microsoft Intune integration, it's a good integration. You did a custom solution. So now maybe you can start with ITOM as well, right?
Yes.
Because that is related to CMDB and various assets and CIs there in ServiceNow. So these all are the paths open with you, okay? And
Okay.
your communication is fine, but you can improve a bit in communication as well. Okay,
Okay.
so
Sure.
look after this, when I upload this interview, look at your responses and see where you can improve. It's okay, but still a bit needed to, to get more. Okay, so try that.
Sure.
And that's it from my side. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else?
Thank you for your input. It helped me. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. All the best then. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.